secret room last year.
Room, yeah.
How does that develop this season towards becoming Batman?
Immensely, in every single way possible. I think finding that room, that scene at the very last scene of season finale is going to be a turning point. It's going to change everything in Bruce's life. It's going to turn the page to a different chapter in every aspect of his life into becoming Batman. What I mean is, for example, the Bruce and Alfred relationship. In season 1, they were butting heads a lot. They were constantly disagreeing about things. In season 2, because of that cave, they're going to go through a really rocky patch in the beginning of the season. But once they get through it, they're going to really start to become a team. Like the Halford-Batman relationship when they're older. They're really going to really start to become a team. Lucius Fox is going to come to the show, which I'm super excited about. Chris Chalk is hilarious. He's a really fun guy to be around. And he's going to help to that. And season 2 is really going to be the transformation of Bruce Wayne to Batman. I think last year, Bruce Wayne was grieving, and he was determined, but he was just determined to find out what happened to his parents, and he was determined to know who his dad was and what Wayne Enterprises was, but he wasn't Batman. Season 2, Bruce Wayne is going to be Batman. He's not going to be determined. He's going to be Batman. His transformation is going to be huge in season 2, and I'm so stoked. I'm really excited.
How exactly will he become Batman? We heard that Bruce is going to take a more active role than, kind of seeding out the corruption and crime in Gotham, but what exactly will Bruce be doing that when an audience sees this on screen, it's like, oh, that was such a Batman movie?
I think that, there's multiple things. I think one of those things is when Batman's Batman, he has his Batman persona, his detective persona, and he has his public persona, his party boy, playboy persona to make people, public think that there's no way that Bruce Wayne could be Batman. In season 2, Bruce Wayne is going to be developing that second persona. That's one way. That's Batman thing. Another way is, I think in season 2, you're going to start to see, in the villain side, you're going to start to see the villains kind of shift from a mobster type of villain hierarchy to a supervillain hierarchy. The villains that we know in Batman, and those are the villains that are going to be taking over. When Penguin is at the threshold right now, but he's going to meet some people who are 10 times even worse. And so because of that, there's going to be, since the villain threat is going to be so immense, the good guys since there's so few of us on the show, are really going to have to team up. And so you're going to see Gordon and Bruce together a lot more. And because of that, Bruce is going to start to get out more. I think last year I had I've only worked with 3 of the series regulars, and there's 15 of them. And so, I'm really excited for season 2. Bruce is really going to get out more because of, and Gordon is really going to start that mentorship that we talked about this whole time. And they're really going to start to become closer. And because of that relationship, Bruce is going to start becoming more involved in the crime world. What that means exactly, I don't even know. But I think that I know that it's going to be epic.
In becoming Batman, how is that going to affect his friendship with Cat, with Selina?
It will change it. I don't really know too much about that. I know that Bruce doesn't really know what she's been up to, and if he did, he would disapprove, obviously, because when she killed Reggie, he kind of stopped talking to her for a little bit. Well, kind of. He kind of needed her after that, but if he had a choice, he would stop talking to her for a little bit. I don't know. I think that Bruce and Selina, they have a certain chemistry that is unbreakable. They're always gonna, for some reason, they both like each other, and whether that's a brother and sister way, a friend way, a romantic way, there's something between the two that's never gonna change, and so they might go through rocky patches, which will happen. I know that some of that's gonna happen this season, but they're always gonna end up back together somehow.
Will Bruce practice his Batman voice this season?
No. My voice still has to go a little deeper.
Aside from Selena, Bruce's world is pretty much all adults, and with you getting out, have the producers said, that they may introduce other characters that are of his age that might be influences as well? I mean, you are still, Bruce is still a teen that's figuring out how to be a teen too, so will there be other people that will help influence good and bad choices in what he does?
I think it's going to be mainly Alfred, Lucius, and Gordon, and a little bit of Selena also. So the good part of that is most of that's good people, and so he's gonna. Obviously he ends up becoming a good person, and that's probably why. But his influences are going to be huge this season because, like you said, he is still growing. He's still recepting the world around him. I am as David, any teenager. So you really start to discover the world in a new, different light when you become a teenager, and you don't really know the world as well as an adult. I would imagine so. I'm not an adult, but I think that it's going to be you're all those influences, and also, like I said before, Bruce is really going to start to get out into the detective world a lot more. I don't really know what exactly that means either, but I think it's going to be huge. Those influences, and they're going to lead him to become a Batman.
Okay, cool. Thanks.